Good morning to Ghanaians. Good morning to our cherished viewers. This is from the studios of Golden Eye Films TV, and my name is Mr. Adams. Today's topic is going to be on Know Your Right as a Power Consumer. Now, today's topic is going to be very, very interesting. Whether you are a landlord or you are a tenant, it is going to benefit you. So take time to watch this program. Because you either be a landlord or a tenant or both. There are people who are landlords at the same time, tenants. So this topic is for everyone. Now, there has been a confusion between tenants and landlords about electricity bills. I know what I'm talking about. I have been there. I have seen it, and most of them is very, very, very terrible. So this topic is going to educate us. I'm saying us because I'm also a landlord at the same time, a tenant. So this will benefit everybody. Even not only Ghanaians, everybody, anywhere, any part of the world. Because everybody uses electricity. And when we talk about electricity, at times it's not only in Ghana. We are talking about something that is universal to everybody. If you go to America, they use electricity. If you go to Britain, they use electricity. If you go everywhere, they use electricity. And there are rules and regulations that you have to follow in order to enjoy the usage of power. Now, as a tenant, I'm starting with the tenant first. As a tenant, you are moving from one apartment to another apartment. The first thing I entreat you to do is to make sure that you settle all your bills. If it is a postpaid meter, make sure you settle all the bills in that house, that former house, before you leave to another house. Don't leave bills at your former house and move to another house and create a problem for the landlord. I'll come to the landlord later. So this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm saying. That if you are a tenant, be honest and make sure that when you are using a meter that was supplied by the landlord, make sure that when you are leaving, you settle all your bills before you leave the house. Now, after settling all the bills before leaving that house, also make sure that when you are moving into, if there is meter already in the existing premises that you are going in, also take the records and check. It is very, very easy to check the records of a meter without the knowledge of the landlord. Customers used to call me, "Oh, Mr. Adams, I am moving into this house, but the room I'm going into, there's a meter there. Okay, can you get me the meter number?" "Oh, would the landlord agree?" "Don't worry, just do as if you are checking something and maybe take a picture of the meter and send it to me." Within 5 minutes, he has the information. Last payment, 6 months ago, bill, 3,000. Customer is not paying. The former tenant is not paying. The landlord is not aware. Now I have given the information. Look at last payment, 6 months ago. Arrears, 3,000. And you don't even know the reading on the meter, whether it has been taken into consideration before preparing the last bill. All these things are factors that you have to consider as a tenant before you move into the premises. Let's assume that you did not check all these things and you move into a tenant, you move into an apartment. You've paid the landlord over 10,000 plus for 2 or 3 years. Now you move in. Then there's a meter. Oh, this landlord is a very good man. There's a meter, there's everything. So I'm happy. You move in 1 month, 2 months. The meter reader brings you a light bill. You take the bill, 5,000 Ghana cedis is on it. Last payment since last year. And remember, anytime ECG delivers a bill to a customer, there's a narration on the bill that states that pay by 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or you face what? Disconnection. Customers don't check for those narrations. It is written at the, on the bill that pay by this date or you face disconnection. Now you just move into this house. You've paid 30,000, 10,000, 20,000 to the landlord. The landlord has also used the money. He has exhausted it because he's not a bank. So when he takes money from a tenant, you also have to utilize the money. Now they bring you a bill, 6,000. Oh, master, this bill is coming from you. I just entered the room 2 months ago. So what this bill? Why am I getting this bill? The meter reader has no answer to this. The only thing he can tell you is to ask your landlord or to go to ECG for reconciliation. Now, you take the bill. You go to the landlord. Landlord, oh, they brought me a bill of 6,000. I don't understand. You know, I just moved into the room two months ago. Okay, so what do you expect me to do? Landlord asks you, what do you expect me to do? Well, he's a layman. Go to the office. If they bring you a bill of 6,000, am I ECG? Go to the office and go and find out why they are giving you that bill. You go to ECG and they tell you that, master, the bill is correct. It's an actual bill. So whatever it is there, you, the one who is occupying the room right now, have to pay. Or you contact the landlord. But for ECG, if you don't pay by 1 week time, they'll come and disconnect you. Now, you get back. 1 week later, ECG is in your house. They disconnect you. Look at how your life will be. Your family, your children. Because if you don't settle that bill, normally you have to settle 75% of the bill. Especially, that is if they want to show a human face. Because a tenant who is not paying for a very long time does not deserve to pay 75%. Normally, they have to pay all. Everybody has to watch this program because there are even foreigners. People from different angles are coming to Ghana here. And when they come, they occupy premises. They occupy apartments. So it is good that everybody listening to this program. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. This program is not meant for only Ghanaians. It is meant for everyone who uses electricity anywhere in the world. You have been disconnected. They say you are always 6,000. Who is supposed to help you? The old tenant, you don't even know where you have gone to. ECG was supposed to disconnect that customer long time ago. What if they disconnect the person and he reconnected himself? How will ECG know? So at times it's not about ECG. It's not about they are not doing their job or what. No, they can disconnect the customer. But there are some customers when you disconnect them, they reconnect. So they always have power as if they are paying. So all at times we don't have to put the blame on ECG. They can't put they can't put security men in everybody's houses. There are customers when you disconnect them, they reconnect. As soon as you turn your back, they reconnect. Everybody has a screwdriver in his drawer. Every house has an electrician. What are you going to do? Your wife, your children are in darkness. You are owing this. You go to the landlord. Okay, give me my money. I want to leave. Where you want to? Where will I get 10,000 for you? I have used the money. If you don't want the room, leave. If somebody comes and take the room, I will pay you. Who is coming to rent a place that there is no light? Who is coming to rent a place that there is no light? So you see the problem. So it is always important to make sure that you check the meter in the premises before moving in. Even if you are going to share meter with 2, 3, 4 people, make sure you take the meter number, go to the ECG office, and go and get the records. Nobody can prevent you from taking the record, because if they don't allow you to take the record, it means that they are hiding something. So if you tell the landlord that I want to check the history of the meter before I go and pay, he must allow you to do that. If he's not allowing you to do that, then it means that he's hiding something and you should not pay your advance. Look at the mess you've created. You can't get your money back. Your room is in darkness. Where are you going to generate another money to go and rent somewhere? A lot of foreigners are coming to Ghana. They occupy buildings. They occupy singing rooms. They occupy Kimen Hall. Students from other countries, they are in Ghana here. I know what I'm talking about. So check the records of the meter. Pick the meter number. Anybody you know in ECG, call him.